Hi everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect 3. We've got our mission to go and rescue a Turian, but I think what we should do is find out which weapons we got are actually good.
The Council. All I can think is that the more things change, the more they stay the same. I've always loathed that phrase, fatalism. Not what men and women should aspire to. If we don't figure out something, maybe later will be an epitaph on a mass grave of 11 billion.
I know what I'm gonna do. What are you gonna do?
Humanity is as feared as we are loved. Hopefully that works in our favor now. I'll try to get financial aid from as many worlds as I can. Maybe manpower, a few armed ships. I'll institute a draft in our colonies and order all civilian ships armed. Work on the Prothean device will be around the clock.
Can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, we've got all these weapons, and a lot of them seem to be absolute garbage. So what I really want to do is find a firing range, test each of our weapons, and sell the ones we don't want. That's the only way I'm going to narrow down which things I need. If there isn't a firing range here, I might have to install a mod, and that'll be a major nuisance because the ALOT of textures mod has to go on last, so I'll basically have to delete it and reinstall everything from scratch. But I can't proceed with this grab bag of weapons, half of which don't work.
Any news from Earth?
There is constant news. All of it bad. The Reapers are destroying satellites and the old nuclear missile silos, along with everything else that could help. We have a handful of quantum entanglers spread out over the continents. All other communication is cut.
What's your read on the counselors? Any angles I could pursue?
Counselor Irissa is not like her predecessor. She is colder. If she has her hand on your throat, she will squeeze. Achille. There you might find some traction. Practical, she might make Machiavelli turn pale, but that's a Delatras for you. Frankly, it's good Quentius spoke with you. His home world is in the most trouble, and he's looking for a way out. That speaks opportunity.
You're a Citadel counselor. Don't you have options when the others block you like this?
With Parliament destroyed and Shastri gone, I have more power than any human in history. But today, you saw how little that is. Rest assured, I will not be counted out long. I know I can move mountains. Do not lose sight of that, because the task before us is moving planets.
Yeah, you do suck, but I'm not going to insult him right now, even though I really, really want to.
Did you know a lot of people on Earth?
Many. It's monstrous to think of them being snuffed out, of course, but the part that gets me is Arcturus. I must have known most of the Alliance Parliament on a first-name basis. I required a second VI just to track all their birthdays and anniversaries. Rose Garden stuff, but to have it all gone.
Oh, well, I can't sympathise with that.
I should go.
I'll be here.
Make no mistake, I would kill Odina given the opportunity, even if it didn't particularly benefit me. I haven't forgotten everything from the last games. I remember Odina. I quite liked Bailey though, from what I remember. Can't remember him as well, which probably means I didn't have that strong a feeling. What was here? Oh, this is the other council offices. Let's explore them. I think our best bet for a firing range is probably somewhere on the Normandy. If there isn't one by default, maybe we can put a mod with one. Ah, that's useful. Welcome to the Spectre Information Processing Centre. This terminal offers secure information access and support for authorizations of covert operations or requisitions. It is restricted to operatives currently on active duty with special tactics and reconnaissance. Any operation requiring payment can be executed at the terminal nearby, which supports secure and untraceable financial transactions. Oh, that's quite a long one. We'll read that at the end of the episode, I think. 250 grand we need. Presumably these are the weapons worth having. That's probably worth knowing, isn't it? Oh, brilliant. But I bet there's a setup somewhere. Maybe it's just when we go through the door. Well, that is brilliant. That is exactly what we needed. Okay, I'm going to stick our little archery range at the end of the episode, so I don't think it's going to make for great viewing. But you can see my loadout, and if I can sell all the guns I don't want, I will do. Oh, I can't. Can I just bin them? No. Oh. Well, at least I have to reinstall the game. Oh, James is here somewhere. Unless Bailey has anything new to add, I doubt he will.
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war is being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
I think we did miss most of that. Did he wander off to deal with something? I can't remember now. Looks like there's an upstairs here if I can get there.
Good morning.
Oh, hello, ma'am.
Ma'am? We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still
No, it's
family
new.
in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Oh. So the boy they're looking for was her fiancé. That is a twist.
Commander Shepard! Commander, the people of the Alliance have questions. Commander Shepard, Khaleesi bint Seen and Al-Jalani. Isn't it true that you were on Earth when the Reapers attacked? How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the best we can expect?
I've had enough of your tabloid journalism.
Not this time, you militant! Ugh!
You're angry. I get that. But I came here to get help for Earth, not answer your questions. Stay down.
I'm surprised they let me do that. but no regrets. God, what kind of representation for humanity is she? She's just dissing humanity. I mean, I am the law. Man, she's lucky she's not killed.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select... One moment, please.
We'll just make sure there's nothing to do with here. Oh, I should probably go and get Ashley Williams up, actually.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
We've almost left without Ashley. Although it would make sleeping with Liara a lot easier, wouldn't it? Be easy for me. No, that's quite a cruel thought. No, not even Shepard is that cruel. No, that's too ruthless. Not that it matters.
We were deployed to Tiptree. It's a small human colony. We were supposed to help with evac. The enemy was landing. Just scouts, the Turian things, a few of the big ones. We were spread over half the continent, getting colonists to shuttles, wiping out husks.
It sounds like you were doing good work.
Could I have a gun? I'd feel a lot better.
Just tell me what happened at Tiptree.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Great, now I'm an XCOM, but I'm the alien. Where's Baal? How do you get over there?
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you alright?
So there's a mod to replace those dreams, and I didn't even remember anything about them that they existed, with ones that reflect Shepard's past, which is clever, and it's, you know, it's a choice that they could have made when they made the game. But the boy isn't meant to be an important character. I think At least as far as we've got so far in this LP, the boy just represents humanity, doesn't it? The boy is the last person we saw as we flew off the end of the airplane, off the planet, or, you know, somewhere in the first episode. So he's not important. He's emblematic of the human race, and that's what's important.
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
Exactly, the boy represents everyone back on Earth.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard? I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Oh, she's really uncomfortable. And, you know, I wasn't even doing anything inappropriate. I'm allowed to talk to Liara.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
So Anderson was
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
Anderson assumed I was going to get grounded forever and was going to take my ship back. And let's not forget, this isn't Anderson's ship. Cerberus rebuilt it from scratch for me. We now know which ship we've got of the Normandy. The Cerberus Spec one with some added communication. I am fuming at Anderson. He would step into my shoes so easily. He didn't make any attempt to try and get me ungrounded. He was plotting all along to take over my ship. The Council suck ass.
The Council has been a pain in my ass from day one. I'm done with them.
Then what's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hackett out.
Yeah, I do feel a bit betrayed by that. Because now the humanity wants my help again. Now I've been remade into a Spectre. Incidentally, the Council did that. The Council on Earth would quite happily have let me rot in prison forever by the sounds of it. I don't even know why I'm bothering to save Earth now. On that bombshell, thank you for watching. Come back for the next episode of Mass Effect 3. Quarian Fleet Intel. Quarian Pilgrim, Gen Volan Narnima on the Citadel received a large credit transfer from the fleet. Gen Volan purchased tech, including high-end weapon mounts and kinetic barrier emitters, from several ship service centres. On Ilium, another Quarian Pilgrim, currently unidentified, was observed searching for a ship travelling close to the Perseus Veil. The Pilgrim was later heard saying that his pilgrimage was recalled. Data suggests the Quarian fleet is withdrawing its pilgrims and upgrading ships for combat somewhere near the Perseus Veil. This could be a reaction to the Reaper invasion, but no formal offer or request for assistance has come. Intel suggests the Quarians may instead be preparing for conflict with Geth.
Cerberus built the Normandy SR-2 as a second-generation version of the Alliance frigate SSV Normandy after the Collectors destroyed the original. The SR-2's many alterations produced a craft nearly double the original size, requiring an even larger Tantalus drive core to compensate. Its state-of-the-art Kodiak shuttle can make landings the original Normandy could not attempt. The Enhanced Defense Intelligence, an AI known colloquially as EDI, coordinates many of the ship's combat functions, assisting and even supplanting human piloting. The Alliance has recently appropriated and refurbished the SR-2. In addition to tight beam communicators, the Quantum Entanglement Communicator, QEC, provides instantaneous contact with Alliance Command. Originally created to covertly insert Alliance Marines into hostile environments, the UT-47 shuttle has since been sold to allies, recovered by enemies, and had its specifications stolen by spies. In one form or another, this durable transport is now used in all corners of the galaxy. A-model Kodiaks feature a front-mounted mass accelerator cannon that can be used in an anti-vehicular role. Since the shuttle lacks proper gun ports, soldiers often open the side hatch to fire on enemies. This is discouraged in Alliance manuals since it exposes the interior to return fire. Flying the 47A during atmospheric combat requires considerable skill. The pilot must reduce the vehicle's mass for speed and handling, while maintaining enough mass to resist recoil, incoming fire, and inclement weather. More than one pilot has overstressed the Kodiak's field generator and ended up on the battlefield instead of above it. Although melee combat applications for the Omni tool are almost as old as the device itself, the feature was largely unused prior to the Reaper invasion. The need to take on multiple husks in close quarters forced the Alliance to develop ways to enhance the tool's offensive capability. The most common melee design is the Omni Blade, a disposable silicon carbide weapon flash-forged by the tool's mini-fabricator. The transparent, nearly diamond-hard blade is created and suspended in a mass effect field safely away from the user's skin. Warning lights illuminate the field so the searing hot blade only burns what it is intended to: the opponent. More technically adept soldiers frequently modify their Omni tools to maximize stopping power through electrical, kinetic, or thermal energy. Some troops integrate the weapon with their kinetic barriers, transforming the Omni tool into a wrist-mounted bludgeon. Others fabricate flammable gases, held in place by a mass effect field and ignited upon impact. All prove deadly surprises for opponents who expect a disarmed Alliance warrior.
I don't know how interesting an LP this is going to make, though. I quite liked the pistol that we've got. So for the time being, we'll leave the pistol. I like the shotgun that we've got. Ah, the submachine gun. No, the submachine gun is absolute shit. We don't want the submachine gun. Won't bother doing the mods just yet. Right, let's test out this submachine gun then. I think this is going to make a really boring LP. I'm going to put this on at the end of the codex. Again, it's got a scope. I'm not sure I need a scope on an SMG. It's not that accurate. What do I need a scope for? Right, that's not very accurate, but it is an SMG. It doesn't have a scope. Well, that's the best of a bad bunch, I think. Oh, and this looks the best. Wow, the accuracy is crazy bad. It's hard to keep it aimed at. Well, these two on the end are better than the others. If I could sell, I'd probably keep those two and sell the first two. But this is easier to aim, I think. Oh, we don't want a fucking scope. What do we need a scope for? Right, we like that. We like that. Sniper rifle, I don't think I particularly liked any of them, did I? Because this is just so slow. The bullet doesn't seem to travel very fast. That's the impression I have. Is that not right? Is there a button to make them further away, do you think? I don't know, it might appear straight away. This is slower than the last one. Look, you can see the bullet travel down range. That's completely useless because they're gone by the time they get there. Again, look, you can see the bullet travel down range. It's useless. I'm pretty sure that's the same problem we had with this one. Look how slow that is. They've moved by the time that bullet gets there. And I think that's the same for this one here. Look how slow that is. It falls halfway down the fucking range. So definitely not that. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. I can't remember which I said was the better of these two. I think it was this one here. Yeah, well, the only sniper rifle that is even nearly worth having is the Mantis. And to be honest, that sucks ass. So we can pretty much just discount sniper rifles for now. Right. Let's start at the beginning then. Start with an Avenger. That's nothing very good or bad. It's just there. I can't hit anything with that. No, that is not worth having at all. Nope, don't like that. Two bullets. Nope, that's no good. That's good. That's better than the sniper rifle. That's the best gun we've had so far. That's a better sniper rifle than the sniper rifle. The ADAS anti-synthetic rifle. Well, it's fairly accurate, but it's very slow. The bullets are very slow. Again, the opponents might have moved by the time they arrive. That's more like a chain gun or a machine gun. That would have its uses. If I could put it in another slot, if I could replace the sniper rifle with that, I would consider it. That's a grenade launcher. So I think that's that setup then. If I could put that machine gun here, I probably would do, because this is not worth having. I must have no mods for that. Well, that's our weapon setup for the time being.